Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2023 Royal Queensland Show. In Ring 5 here this morning, we are judging at the Simmental breed, and I'd like to introduce our judge, Mr. Darren Childs from Diane Downs in Theodore. He's the co-principal of Glenland's Drought Masters and has previous judging experience at Royal Shows, beef and local shows. So we'd like to welcome him here today and thank him for his time, comments and judging. And we'll get away to start with this morning with our junior heifer classes. Our first class, class 322, heifer aged 8 months and under 12 months. If you're following in your catalogues, we have 3 withdrawals in this class. Catalogue numbers 880, 883 and 884 have been withdrawn. So if I can have catalogue numbers 878, 879, 881 and 882 to please parade. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result in Class 322, Simmental heifer aged 8 months and under 12 months. First place goes to catalogue number 882, KBV Tully, exhibited by KBV Simmental stud M. Rollins and S. Lean. In second place, catalogue number 878, Ellendale Cherry Bomb, exhibited by Ellendale Red Simmentals. And in third place, catalogue number 879, Ellendale Red Hot and Sweet, exhibited by Ellendale Red Simmentals. I'd now like to invite our judge to pass his comment on these first class.
Good morning and thank you very much. Firstly, I'd just like to pass on my appreciation to the Simmentals Society for the honour of being asked to judge here today, and also the RNA, obviously. I'd just like to touch a little on the Simmental breed as I see it. I think you've really got to acknowledge the progress that the Simmental breed's made within the industry over the last, certainly in the last 5 years anyway. The commercial acceptance of the cattle and the growth within the breed has been phenomenal, and I think there's a number of traits that you can probably that you can probably put this down to, and I think most importantly is the maternal traits that the Simmental have in them. That extra milk and that femininity and broodiness that you get through your Simmentals is second to none. Obviously, I'm in central Queensland, and again I've seen a lot of Simmental bulls go into CQ, mainly into crossbreeding herds and that sort of thing. So today, I'm going to be focusing on the traits that I see important, and also important for the breed, what I believe for them to continue to grow and prosper within the industry. Under 12-month heifer classes are always really interesting. It gives you a bit of a crystal ball as to what's coming, and look, we've got 4 really lovely females before us. A little bit of variance in type early on, but all females that I really admire. The heifer I placed in first, look, you've really got to admire this female for the capacity that she has, and it's the capacity that she shows right through into that forequarter. She's still retaining enough femininity for me and refinement through that shoulder. It's always an issue when you talk carcass cattle and how much carcass, especially in your female lines. But the other thing with that female, I just love the way she gets around. She's so free moving. She's very, very structurally sound, beautiful strength of spine, and as I said, she carries that meat everywhere that I want to see it. Taking nothing away, heifer in second place, another beautifully refined female, lovely neck extension through this female. It was just that overall smoothness of that first heifer, and probably the capacity that she carried right through, that saw this heifer get placed down into second. But heifer you got to admire for a lot of length, and she's certainly a cow of the future. Running into third, another beautifully long female, again refinement that I love. The 2 heifers above her just carrying a little bit more depth of body, especially through into that hindquarter, which you've seen her placed where she is. But a really functional young female, and she'll continue to go on. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. Our second class, Class 323, is a heifer aged 12 months and under 14 months. And if I could have catalogue numbers 885 through to 889 to please parade. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in Class 323, heifer aged 12 months and under 14 months. First place going to catalogue number 887, BAL Tulip, exhibited by BAL Simmental Stud. In second place, catalogue number 885, Talaya T738, exhibited by Talaya Simmentals. And in third place, catalogue number 886, Tully Tricked Up, exhibited by Talaya Simmentals. I'd now like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this class.
Thank you. Once again, a tremendous line of females. Again, they're all exhibiting a lot of traits that that we admire within the Simmental breed. The female that I've got out in front, I had a little bit of fair bit of difficulty between first and second here. Not a lot of age difference, but that first heifer is just exhibiting that little bit more growth. I'm really happy with her. She's a very balanced female. I'll just walk her off there for us. As you can see, as she goes through there, she's got that depth of body that I'm chasing, and she carries it, all the way through. When she first walked in the ring, I saw her, and she was a very eye-appealing female. But as I said, I was torn between her and the second female. There's not a lot of difference from a body shape point of view, length of body, etc. I just thought there was that little bit more growth potential in that first heifer, but I really do admire this heifer in second. Very functional female. Beautiful through her spine. She carries that all the way down. Very, very good on her feet and legs. And she's going to make a very, very good functional cow. So on down the line, the heifer in third place. Another beautiful, beautiful bodied female. Plenty of length there. It was just her overall capacity that she probably didn't have with the two heifers above her. But again, she's functional. She's getting around well, and she's going to make a beautiful example of the Simmental, when she becomes a cow. So, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the judging of Class 324, heifer aged 14 months and under 16 months. We have two withdrawals in this class, catalogue numbers 892 and 893. So if I can have catalogue numbers 890 through to 897, please, parade. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that up until midday, just pop behind us to the Suncorp Hospitality Marquee for coffee, tea and fresh homemade bakery treats. All available for gold coin donation, with all funds raised benefiting Toowoomba's Hospital Foundation. Everyone's welcome, so pop there behind us to the Suncorp Marquee, and also next door to us to the Elders tent for a free cold drink and a chat. And ladies and gentlemen, we've also got weight sheets here if anyone would like those. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in Class 324, heifer age 14 months and under 16 months. First place goes to catalogue number 890, Ellendale Ohot Dam, exhibited by Ellendale Red Simmentals. In second place, catalogue number 897, VC Covergirl T024, exhibited by K4 Simmentals. And in third place, catalogue number 891, Meldon Park Tiger Lily, exhibited by William Skeen. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this class.
Thank you very much. A really interesting class. a great variety of cattle, as anyone that's looking on the outside can tell. I'd probably just like to say at this point that when I did my opening commentary, I made mention to me about how important commercial relevance is, and I believe part of being commercially relevant is function and structural integrity. So it probably came to the fore a bit in this class, and quite obviously we've got some females at the back there that look, you couldn't ask for a lot more depth of body, capacity, etc., etc., and they're traits that if you're looking for within your herd, that's fine. But there's just some smaller things within those heifers that to me are really important. Hence is why I've gone the way I have today. What I've ended up with is a female. When she first came in, quite obviously she wasn't the deepest bodied female. She didn't have the most capacity. But when I truly got into her, she was the soundest female. She carries herself really well. She's quite she's very structurally sound. I love her depth of body. She's slightly later maturing type of female, but there's a mile of growth in that female, and she's certainly got a place and well worthy of that first ribbon. The heifer in second, fairly similar to the heifer in first. Probably what's got her into that second, I think the heifer in the first just had a little bit more length of body, probably a little bit more balance, especially through that hind quarter. But again, a structurally sound female, which is what I'm looking for. She will grow on, she will become a cow, and you'll get some longevity out of that female, and to me that's the most important thing. Heifer in third. Again, getting back to the first few classes, the sort of female that I was finding, plenty of carcass, plenty of refinement through the front. Really like that female. I just believe that the first two heifers are probably a little bit more structurally sound, and that's why she is where she is. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. Our next class in the Simmental Ring is class 325, heifer age 16 months and under 18 months. If I could have catalogue numbers 898 through to 901 to please parade. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in the Simmental Ring Class 325, heifer aged 16 months and under 18 months. First place goes to catalogue number 900, GK True Masterpiece, exhibited by Brooke Isepi. In second place, catalogue number 899, Hobbs Livestock The Party Girl T4, exhibited by DR Usher K and... Dr. K Usher and Mr. N Usher. In third place, catalogue number 901, Silver Linings Trixie, exhibited by Silver Linings Simmental. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this class.
Thank you. Beautiful set of females, all carrying positive preg tests, which is really encouraging. And you know, once you're getting up into this age group and the condition these females are carrying, it's pretty important. So that was really pleasing to see. Very, very eye-catching female, the heifer I've got up in first. You know, you looked at her as she came into the ring. Very, very mobile on her feet and legs. But look, I just think she's a female with an exceptional amount of length about her. There's an extra rib or two in that female. She carries it very well. She's still got that beautiful wedge shape about her. She's refined through the forequarter. I know what it's like showing females in particular. It's always difficult to keep the condition off those cattle, and you know, it'd be great to just see her a little bit lighter in condition, but she's in calf and really takes nothing away from it. I really, really like that female. The heifer in second place, you've just got to admire this female for her capacity, the width that she's carrying up on top. She carries that through to behind the shoulder there, and then she gets into that refinement. From a capacity point of view, she's an exceptional female, but it was just that little bit of extra length of body and presence in that first female that's seen her put down, but that's a care and a making. Female in third, again, good functional Simmental female in calf. You can't ask for much more than that. She's been unlucky. She's come up against a couple of really exceptional females today, so on down the line. The fourth female, you know, she's not carrying the condition of the other females on top of her. She's long, she's clean, she's functional. Again, a credit to the exhibitor. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. That does take us to our final junior heifer class 326, heifer aged 18 months and under 20 months. Single entry in this class, catalogue number 902, to please parade. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in class 326, heifer aged 18 months and under 20 months. First place goes to catalogue number 902, Ellendale Who's Catwalk Queen, exhibited by Ellendale Red Simmentals. And our judge is going to reserve his comments for the judging of champion heifer. Ladies and gentlemen, we move to the judging of our junior Simmental champion and reserve junior champion heifer. If I could have catalogue numbers 882, 887, 890, 900 and 902 to please parade. And we'll have catalogue numbers 878, 885, 897 and 899, awaiting if required for the judging of reserve. We can have catalogue number 899 into the ring for judging of reserve. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2023 Simmental Junior Champion Heifer goes to catalogue number 900, GK True Masterpiece, exhibited by Brooke Isepi. And our Reserve Junior Champion Simmental Heifer is catalogue number 882, KBV Tully, exhibited by KBV Simmental Stud, M. Rollins and S. Lean. And presenting our Junior Champion and Reserve Junior Champion female is Mr. Stephen Lean from KBV Simmentals. And I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his Junior Champion and Reserve Junior Champion heifers.
Thank you very much. 6 females out here that I think are a great endorsement for the Simmental breed. All of these females are, as I've said all along, are functional. They've all got their place within the industry. There's just a variance of traits throughout them, and it depends on where you are in your breeding program as to what suits, so there's not really any right or wrong. For me today, the 2 females that I've got up the top here are probably where I'm at, and what I see is important today, certainly within my herd anyway, and from a commercial point of view. Look, I just couldn't go past this female for junior. The sheer length of body, that strength of spine she carries, that right through into her shoulder. She's very, very functional in her feet and legs. She's beautiful wedge shape. She's already starting to show that broodiness through her forequarter. I think she's only 3 months in calf, but I really, really like that female. I just love the shape about her, and as I said, there's that overall capacity, and it was probably the depth of body, specifically through that hindquarter, that got her over the female, the younger heifer. I really love that young heifer. I think she's a matron of the future, no doubt. But it was a really, really tough call. But as I said, it's just that depth of flank and everything that probably put her over, and that'll come with a bit more maturity. But I'm looking at them as they are today. So as this young heifer walks off, again, you've got to appreciate her for what she is and for what she will be. Once again, credit to all the exhibitors and credit to the Simmental breed.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the Simmental Ring, we move to the judging of our junior bull classes. For you, those following in your catalogues, class 327, bull aged 8 months and under 12 months, we have 3 scratchings, so there will be no animals in that class. So we move over to class 328, bull aged 12 months and under 14 months. If I could have catalogue numbers 906, 907 and 908, please parade. Ladies and gentlemen, some more information as these bulls parade. Catalogue number 906 weighs in at 534 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.40, pH and rib fat of 6 and 4, and an EMA of 93 square centimetres. Catalogue number 907 weighs 538 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.36, pH and rib fat of 6 and 4, and an EMA of 98 square centimetres. And catalogue number 908 weighs 562 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.42, pH and rib fat of 10 and 6, and an EMA of 100 square centimetres. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in Class 328, bull age 12 months and under 14 months. First place goes to catalogue number 908, Meldon Park T107, exhibited by RC and EM Skiing. In second place, catalogue number 907, Tull Air T735, exhibited by Tull Air Simmentals. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his first junior bull class.
Three great young bulls to start the bull portion of the catalogue. Three very similar types of bulls as well. Tremendous length throughout. Plenty of carcass already starting to exhibit. I guess basically what split these bulls for me is just freedom of movement. And to me, obviously, freedom of movement and structural integrity gives you that little bit more longevity. But really commendable three bulls. From a commercial point of view, you've got extra length, it's going to give you that extra weight. They're going to cover easily. They've all got a beautiful muscle pattern through them. They're refined enough through the shoulder. There's ample bone there. Sheaths, stones are good on the three of them. A really, really good set of three young bulls, but obviously someone's got to win and someone's got to come at the other end. So, but well done to the three of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Class 329, bull aged 14 months and under 16 months. Catalogue numbers 909 and 910 to please parade. Catalogue number 909 weighs 786 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.73, P8 and rib fat of 9 and 6, and an EMA of 118 square centimetres. Catalogue number 910 weighs 728 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.56, P8 and rib fat of 15 and 9, and an EMA of 120 square centimetres. And just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, they are doing free skin checks over behind the Suncorp tent, so please pop over and have your skin checked. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in Class 329, bull age 14 months and under 16 months. First place goes to catalogue number 910, KBV Terminator, exhibited by KBV Simmental Stud, M. Rollins and S. Lean. In second place, catalogue number 909, Silver Linings Tarzan, exhibited by Silver Linings Simmental. And I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this class.
Thank you. Two really interesting young bulls. When they first walked in the ring, the bull I've got in first, he's a really eye-appealing calf. He exudes power. He walks around and he just wants to be a sire for sure. I got into the bull that's placed in second. As I spent a bit more time in there. He's got some power in him as well. He's probably just a little bit different shape to the fella in first. It was probably just that shape through the forequarter that probably placed him where he is. But I think there might be 60 kilos or something difference between first and second. The second fella being heavier. But just the overall balance of that bull in first. You've really got to admire him. You get in behind him and he's carrying that thickness through into the butt and he's taking that all the way through. There's plenty of spring of rib. I think he's got ample longevity in him and a really attractive calf. But that second bull, he's certainly got a place and I admire him as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. We move now to the judging of Class 330, bull age 16 months and under 18 months. Single entry in this class, catalogue number 912. And if you're following your catalogues, catalogue numbers 911 and 913 have been withdrawn. Catalogue number 912 weighs 724 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.32, P8 and rib fat of 11 and 8, and an EMA of 114 square centimetres. Ladies and gentlemen, Class 330, bull age 16 months and under 18 months. First place goes to catalogue number 912, Ellendale Hummin' with Style, exhibited by Ellendale Red Simmental. And our judge will reserve his comments for the judging of the junior bull class. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Simmental ring, we move now to the judging of Class 331, bull aged 18 months and under 20 months. And we have a single scratching in this class. Catalogue number 917 has been withdrawn, so if I could have catalogue numbers 914, 915 and 916 to please parade. Ladies and gentlemen, catalogue number 914 weighs 834 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.46, P8 and rib fat of 15 and 9, and an EMA of 129 square centimetres. Catalogue number 915 weighs 756 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.26, P8 and rib fat of 5 and 11, and an EMA of 119 square centimetres. And catalogue number 916 weighs 838 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.39, P8 and rib fat of 15 and 10, and an EMA of 125 square centimetres. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in Class 331, bull aged 18 months and under 20 months. First place goes to catalogue number 916, Ellendale Red Hot Sheriff, exhibited by Ellendale Red Simmentals. And in second place, catalogue number 914, Silver Linings Teddy, exhibited by Silver Linings Simmental. And I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his final junior bull class.
Thank you. Once again, a really interesting class. I think you've got two specific types within this class. You've got the more conventional style of Simmental, and you've got potentially a more modern type. And I guess I don't have a preference either way. To me, it's about carcass, it's about yield, it's about what they could do in my herd commercially. The first two bulls, not a lot of weight difference, not a lot of EMA or anything like that. So it came down to length of body, and particularly where, which animal's carrying the most meat and where I see that most important. It's the depth of meat that bull carries as he's walking out there through that hindquarter. I might say they're all quite structurally sound. I've got no issues through that at all. Also, potentially just like the skin type on that bull in first a little bit more as well. It's got that lovely neck extension. Might be slightly a later maturing style of bull, but he's already exhibiting a lot of the things that I like. Really interesting calf. The fella in second, as I said, a more conventional type. Hell of a lot to offer. Anybody that's looking to put carcass, into their herd. He's also got the ability to lay a bit of fat down as well, and that's the beauty of him. He's got a combination of both, which makes him, fairly important to the industry. It was that overall ability to have carcass and lay a bit of condition out as well that got him over the bull in third. Again, bull with a tremendous amount of length, and he certainly got his place. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. And in the Simmental ring, we moved to the judging of the junior champion and reserve junior champion bull. If I could have catalogue numbers 908, 910, 912 and 916 to please parade. And if we could have catalogue numbers 907, 909 and 914 to await the judging of reserve.
If it's okay, I'd just like to talk you through the decisions that are running through my head at the moment. Four beautiful examples of Simmental breed. We've got a young calf on the top side, out of one of the earlier classes. As I commented on him, a lot of commercial relevance in him. He's an atypical Simmental bull. Length, carcass, softness, longevity. Yeah, he's got a big future in him. Black calf on the other end, he came in by himself, but I'm sure he would have stood up there anyway. Another bull with an exceptional amount of length about him. He's clean, structurally sound, and again, he's going to find his way to the top. For me, it's out of the two bulls standing in the middle. I see a lot of similarities in those bulls, even though phenotypically they're a little bit different. That probably contradicts itself a little, but from a carcass point of view, you've got a similar amount of barrel, carries itself through. You've got depth all the way down through the hind quarter. Similar amounts of muscle in them, bone. They're both structurally sound, reproductively they're good. Age difference, look at this age, it really doesn't matter to me. And I guess what it's come down to is just overall sire appeal. And I think that Exhibit 910 there, the fella second, I think he's just got that little bit more X factor about him today, and well and truly a worthy winner.
And we'll just have catalogue number 909 back into the ring for the judging of reserve.
It's a bit better. Probably no surprises. I've gone to the bull that I have for reserve. As I stated for the junior, it was quite close. I've got a lot of time for both these bulls. I think they're industry relevant, and these are the type of bulls that I think the Simmental breed needs to keep moving forward, and I think if as breeders we can keep focused on the functionality of cattle and continue the carcass attributes that these bulls are showing, the future's very bright. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. And our 2023 Simmental Junior Champion Bull goes to catalogue number 914, KBV Terminator, exhibited by KBV Simmental Stud, M. Rollins and S. Lean. And our reserve Junior Champion Simmental Bull, catalogue number 916, Ellendale Red Hot Sheriff, exhibited by Ellendale Red Simmentals. And awarding our Junior Champion and reserve Junior Champion Bull there was Taylor Miller from Blue Jean Cattle Company, and our Junior Champion and reserve Junior Champion Bull received the Association sash and a rosette from Simmental Australia as well. And a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, they do have those free skin checks going on over behind the Suncorp tent. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Simmental Ring, we move now to the judging of our senior cow or heifer classes. Our first class is class 332, heifer aged 20 months and under 24 months. A single entry in this class, catalogue number 918, to please parade. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in class 332, heifer aged 20 months and under 24 months. First place going to catalogue number 918, Ellendale MW Fluffy Unicorn, exhibited by Macy and Wyatt Isepi. And our judge will reserve his comments for the champion class. Ladies and gentlemen, our second class is class 333, cow or heifer, aged 24 months and under 30 months. A single entry in this class, catalogue number 919, as catalogue number 920 has been withdrawn. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in class 333, cow or heifer, aged 24 months and under 30 months. First place goes to catalogue number 919, Hobbs Livestock Keepsake Powerhouse, exhibited by Dr. K. Usher and Mr. N. Usher. And our judge will reserve his comments again for the championship class. Ladies and gentlemen, our final senior cow or heifer class is class 334, cow aged 30 months and under 60 months. Two entries in this class, catalogue numbers 921 and 922 to please parade, and catalogue number 923 has been withdrawn. Ladies and gentlemen, the resulting class 334, cow or heifer aged 30 months and under 60 months. First place goes to catalogue number 921, KBV Romy, exhibited by KBV Simmental Stud and Rollins and Esleen. In second place, catalogue number 922, GK520 Royal Keepsake, exhibited by Brooke Isepity. Now I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this class.
Two beautiful Simmental cows. I think the most impressive thing is what's following them both. For me, when I judge cows and calves, I do put a fair bit of weight in the calf as well. I know some people will disagree with that, but I think the proof's always in the pudding. Similar style of cows in some way, but then quite different in others. The female that I put up in first, I really love this female. I love the balance that she's got. From side on, I'll be honest, I looked at her and I thought, well, maybe she could be a little bit more refined through that front end, but then when I got around in front of her, she's got a beautiful laid-in shoulder through her, so there's no issues there at all. I love the udder that she's got on her, and I particularly like that bull calf that she's carrying. He's an absolute cracker. Wasn't a lot between them. The second female, you've got to admire her for the length of body and the sheer volume you get in behind her. She's got a lot of capacity in her, that cow. And again, cracking calf behind her. But as I said, it was just a little bit of refinement through the forequarter of that first cow that probably placed her above her on the day. But two outstanding exhibits to the Simmentals.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the Simmental ring, we move to the judging of our senior champion and reserve senior champion, cow or heifer. If I could have catalogue numbers 918, 919, 921, please, parade. And if we could have catalogue numbers 922, awaiting in case required for reserve. We could have catalogue number 922 into the ring for the judging of reserve. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a result, our 2023 Simmental Senior Champion cow or heifer goes to catalogue number 921. KBV Romy, exhibited by KBV Simmental Stud, M. Rollins and S. Lean. And our reserve senior champion cow heifer, catalogue number 922, GK 520 Royal Keepsake, exhibited by Brooke Isepi. And our senior champion and reserve senior champion heifers receive the association sash and a rosette from Simmental Australia. And presenting our ribbons here for the senior champion females and reserve senior champion females, Mr. John Pocock from Ellendale Red Simmentals. And I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his senior champion and reserve senior champion cows.
Thank you. I spoke at length about these two females just previously, and there's probably no surprise that I've ended up where I've got to. It's always really great when you're judging and you can get excited about some cattle that are in front of you, and I must say I'm really pleased with these two females. From the Simmental point of view, I think from the breed's point of view, we've got two extremely functional cows, both with cracking calves behind them, exhibiting all the things that we want to see from a commercial aspect as well as a stud aspect. You guys are putting things well and truly in its place. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the Simmental ring, we now are judging the grand champion cow or heifer. If I could have catalogue numbers 900 and 921 to please parade. Our grand champion cow or heifer will receive the association sash, the Elders Shield of Excellence, sponsored by Elders Limited, $110 of International Animal Health Products, sponsored by International Animal Health Products, and a trophy donated by Australian Simmental Breeders Association, Queensland branch. If there's a Will White around, you've lost some items.
Couldn't be happier with the with the two females that I've got standing before me. As I stated earlier, it's great when you judge a line of cattle and you get females that you cattle across the board that you truly believe in and can get excited about. A lot of time for both of these females. You've got a young heifer in calf. She's starting to show that. She's got all the attributes that I love in a Simmental. Then you've got a cow that's already done it. And what more could you ask? She's got a bull calf on her that we'll probably see him floating around here next year. So I guess what it comes down to me, basically we've got a grand champion cow now, and we've got a grand champion cow of the future. So for me today, it's the proven cow. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 2023 Simmental Grand Champion Cow or Heifer, catalogue number 921, KBV Romy, exhibited by KBV Simmentals. Sashing our Grand Champion cow here, Ms Megan Gloag from Coonawarra Simbras. We also have the Elders Shield of Excellence, sponsored by Elders Limited, being presented by Mr Anthony Ball from Elders Studstock. And we have the International Animal Health Products, sponsored by International Animal Health Products, being presented by Mr Shannon Lawler from International Animal Health Products. And we also have the Australian Simmental Breeders Association Queensland Branch Trophy, which will be presented by Ms Liz Skeen, the Queensland President of the Australian Simmentals, Meldon Park Simmentals at Cecil Plains. Ladies and gentlemen, that takes us to the judging of our senior bull classes. Our first class, Class 335, bull aged 20 months and under 24 months. A single entry in this class, catalogue number 925, as catalogue number 924 has been withdrawn. Catalogue number 925 weighs 940 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.36, pH and rib fat of 14 and 8, and an EMA of 135 square centimetres. And first place goes to catalogue number 925, Meldon Park Stamp Duty, exhibited by RC and EM Skeen. And our judge will reserve his comments for the judging of his senior champion bull class. Ladies and gentlemen, our second senior bull class, class 336, bull aged 24 months and under 30 months. A single entry again in this class, catalogue number 926 to please parade. Catalogue number 926 weighs 990 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.13, pH and rib fat of 14 and 10, and an EMA of 138 square centimetres. Ladies and gentlemen, a resulting class 336, bull aged 24 months and under 30 months. First place goes to catalogue number 926, KBV Sensation, exhibited by KBV Simmental Stud, M. Rollins and S. Lean. And our judge again is reserving his comments for the championship class. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now judging our Simmental Senior Champion and Reserve Senior Champion Bull. These animals receive the association sash and a rosette donated by Simmentals Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2023 Senior Champion Simmental Bull is catalogue number 925, Meldon Park Stamp Duty, exhibited by RC and EM Skeen. And our Reserve Senior Champion Bull, catalogue number 926, KBV Sensation, exhibited by KBV Simmental Stud, M. Rollins and S. Lean. And sashing our Senior Champion and Reserve Senior Champion Bull, Mr. John Delaforce.
Thank you very much. I never had an opportunity to speak about either of these bulls as though they're single entries in their class, but I really like this Senior Champion bull. There's a lot of things to admire in this calf, and you start at the front. That's a really powerful head, beautiful eye shelf, some eye cover there, and he carries that down through his neck. He's beautifully laid in through the shoulder, but he exudes power through the front, and to be a true sire, they need to be powerful. Length of body's there. He's also got a beautiful springer rib, and I'm big on springer rib. I think it's a telltale sign of longevity. Look, he moves really well. He's structurally sound, really good through the testicles. All in all, a very commercially relevant, really good calf. And I mean, he's only 22 months. It's a little bit difficult to look at him at that age and expect him to be that far forward, but exceptional calf. The reserve calf, unfortunately, has come up against a really good bull on the day. Again, a bull with a tremendous amount of depth. Just walk him off, mate. You've got to admire him for that. The capacity this bull's got in him is phenomenal, and he's taken that meat all the way down through the hind quarter. Again, structurally sound, no dramas there. Got plenty of natural meat on him, and he's easily covered. It was just that power through the forequarter that bull had that placed him where he did. Thank you.
Thank you, Darren. We'll now be judging the Grand Champion Simmental Bull. If I could have catalogue numbers 910 and 925 to please parade. A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, to take advantage of those free skin checks that are on behind the Suncorp tent.
Sorry for taking time with this decision. It's the toughest call of the day. Really appreciate both these calves. There's a lot to offer in both of them. 4 or 5 months difference in age, which I suppose that's a lot when you talk maturity pattern and that sort of thing. There's bits I like about both of these calves, and then vice versa, I guess. So I'll try to break it down. I'll start with the young bull. As I said when I awarded him junior, a bull of that age showing that sort of power, that sort of masculinity. He's a beautiful shape bull, beautiful through his spine. He's got that length. He carries it all the way through, and he's got depth through the hind quarter. But he's got that X factor to me. He's got that power through the forequarter. And the senior bull at 22 months, he's not a genuine senior bull. He's still got a fair bit of maturing to go. But as I said when I awarded his championship, that power through the forequarter, you can see it. He stands up there. The guy wants to be a bull. And length of body, again, I think they're similar on that aspect. There's depth there in both those calves. Reproductively, they're very sound. For me today, I just believe that senior bull just might be that little bit more free moving for me, and I think that's going to lead to longevity, and I'm big on it. And he's also just got that little bit more spring of rib through behind the shoulder as well. So look, I could have went either way, but today I'm going with that senior bull. But congratulations to both the exhibitors. They're tremendous exhibits.
Ladies and gentlemen, our grand champion bull for 2023 goes to catalogue number 925, Meldon Park Stamp Duty, exhibited by RC and EM Skeen. Awarding our association sash is Miss Bryony Looker from BAL Simmentals. The grand champion bull also receives the Elders Shield of Excellence, sponsored by Elders Limited, today presented by Mr. Anthony Bull from Elders Studstock. And our grand champion bull receives $110 of International Animal Health Products, sponsored by International Animal Health Products, presented by Mr. Shannon Lawler from International Animal Health Products. And he also receives the Australian Simmental Queensland Branch Trophy, presented by Ms. Liz Skeen. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Simmental Ring, we do have a few group classes to finish us off with today. So, Class 338, a pair of bulls and a single entry in this class, catalogue number 927 to please parade. This is a pair of bulls, 8 months and under 24 months, bred and owned by the exhibitor, and exhibits must be entered in the general classes. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in Class 338, pair of bulls. First place goes to catalogue... Sorry about that. First place goes to catalogue number 927, exhibited by Silver Linings Simmental. I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this pair of bulls.
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, only the one exhibit in this class. I really enjoy the group classes. I think it's an opportunity to see individual breeders and the direction within their herd and what they see is important. As I said, unfortunately, there's only one exhibit. There's a clear direction being shown by this breeder with these two bulls, and I must say it's a positive direction. They're both very, very similar in type, structurally sound. They're a credit to the breeder, and as I said, they're very similar in type. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the Simmental Ring, we now have Class 339, a breeders group, and this is 3 animals, both sexes to be represented, bred and owned by the exhibitor. All animals must be entered in the general classes. And we have 2 entries in this class, catalogue numbers 928 and 930. Catalogue number 929 has been withdrawn. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in Class 339 Breeders Group. First place to catalogue number 928, exhibited by KBV Simmental Stud, M. Rollins and S. Lean. In second place, catalogue number 930, exhibited by Silver Linings Simmental. And I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on his Breeders Group class.
Again, as I stated before, breeders groups, great opportunity for for an individual breeder to exhibit his direction and what he sees important within his breeding operation. Clearly, these two exhibitors know what they're doing. All these cattle are functional. The team I've got up in front, there's a lot of power going on through these cattle. You've got a bull up in the front that I've commented on. You've got a beautiful cow, and then you've got a fantastic heifer at the back end. Just lead off, mate. You're right. Clear direction by the breeder, and a direction that I agree with, and I think is going to keep these sort of cattle relevant for a long time. Taking nothing away from this team in second, there's a lot to like here. They're the more traditional style of Simmental as I see them. But with that, they're keeping carcass and they're keeping that early flesh, the ability to lay down a little bit of fat, and that's a great combination to have in your cattle. So I think there's a lot to like with this team, so well done.
Thank you, Darren. And we have one final class for you, Class 340, the Progeny Stakes Group. And this is 3 animals, both sexes to be represented, all the progeny of one sire or dam, but not necessarily owned by the exhibitor. And all animals must be entered into the general classes. And we have a single entry again, catalogue number 932, as catalogue number 931 has been withdrawn. Ladies and gentlemen, a result in Class 340, the Progeny Stakes Group. First place to catalogue number 932, Woonolly Notice, exhibited by Silver Lining Simmental. And I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this final class.
Thank you. Size Progeny, it's always really interesting to, people often say, how do you value a sire? When you can get a sire that stamps progeny consistently, obviously these cattle are of a calibre that they've made a show ring. There's no doubt there's some real value in this sire. The traits that he's passing on consistently are very, very desirable, and I'm sure we're going to, put this breeder in a pretty good place for many years to come. So congratulations with that. I think that was my last class. So again, thank you very much to the Simmental breed and the RNA for the opportunity to judge today. If anybody wants to discuss any of the placings or whatever that I've made today, happy to do so. I'll be about and happy to talk. So thanks again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude the judging of the Simmental cattle here at the 2023 Royal Queensland Show. On behalf of the RNA, I would like to thank our judge, Mr. Darren Childs, for his time, comments, and his judging here today. I'd like to thank all our exhibitors and handlers for their professional manner in coming into the ring on time. And I would like to thank the audience for their participation and attendance here today, and my stewards for their help out the back in the ring and here in the tent. And I'd also like to give a little shout out to Liz Skeen from the Australian Simmentals for her help in organising some ribbon presenters. So thank you very much. I think we are going to continue on and just do our single Simbra animal. So we'll give it 10 minutes or so and we'll get started with that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the judging of the 2023 Royal Queensland Show Simbra breed. And judging here again today, Mr. Darren Childs from Diane Downs in Theodore, co-principal of Glenland's Drought Masters, with previous judging experience at Royal Shows here this morning, beef and local shows as well. Our Simbra breed, unfortunately, we've only got the single animal, or fortunately, he's quite a nice bull. So this is class 321, bull aged 20 months and under 42 months. Catalogue number 876 is in this class. Yes. Catalogue number 876 weighs 922 kilograms, has an average daily gain of 1.28. P8 in rib fat at 18 and 10, and an EMA of 144 square centimetres. And I'd like to invite our judge to pass his comment on this Simbra bull.
Thank you. Unfortunately, there's only one here today. But you know, very, very worthy winner. There's a lot to like about this calf. Tremendous amount of commercial relevance in him. And I think he exemplifies what the Simbra breed can and is doing. You've got all the carcass traits there that you'd ever want. Bull himself's carrying 144 in the EMA. He's doing that very, very easily. He's beautifully free moving, this calf. He's still got plenty of cover on him, and he's got that, he's got that tropical appearance and that tropical coat that I think the Simbras are being utilised for. So beautiful along the spine, and as I said, he's only a young calf. He's still got plenty of growing to do. Well and truly a worthy winner and a great representation of the breed. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, catalogue number 876, KBV Sampson, exhibited by KBV Simmental Studs, M. Rowlands and S. Lean. Catalogue number 876 is also our champion bull, receiving the association sash, and he's also our grand champion Simbra exhibit. So he will receive the association sash, the Elders Shield of Excellence, presented by Mr. Anthony Ball from Elders Studstock, and he receives as well the International Animal Health Products, presented by Shannon Lawler from International Animal Health Products. Ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude the judging of the 2023 Royal Queensland Show Simbra breed. I'd like to thank our judge, Mr. Darren Childs, for his judging and comments here this afternoon.